see!
Oh my god, a Slippy Toad, what are you doing? An Octopath Traveler for the Nintendo Switch!
Top 10 biggest crossovers. Move over, Infinity Wars.
Real rough after fucking Star Fox Zero.
After Star Fox Zero, Slippy isn't doing well.
They had a rough time.
This is
rough
one
few
of-
weeks.
This is one of the many Slippy pods that was put into the earth.
Yeah.
And now they're all erupting and they're just starting to build crude spears.
Look at his disgusting art up the top.
Oh my god. Oh
gross.
lord.
He's a gross boy. Slippy's gone. I hope that all Slippies are that easy to kill.
I think
You can
so.
get out of here. I don't want to
Slippy
face
was
those
never that
again.
dangerous to begin with.
They're gross. They're gross, man.
It's basically more like it's just blubber.
Yeah, they're just sacks of crap.
It's literally just sacks of crap.
I went up to some guy's house up at Queensland
Yeah.
a few years ago, and Queensland has this problem with cane toads, right?
Yeah,
Like cane
yeah.
toads are fucking everywhere.
Mm.
And like we were walking through his yard, and he just kicked one off the pavement like a fucking soccer ball.
Really?
He's just like, get out of here. I hate you.
Oh my god. I didn't know that they were that like they're like rats. Like I knew that they were like all over the place, but I didn't know that they were in residential areas.
Like I don't know if they're everywhere, but they were definitely at his house, and I don't know if that was like in the city
Interesting.
or like the country. I can't exactly remember where it was. But
Michael, please take a
Just-
healing grape. I feel like I need to micromanage you here. No,
flee?
take a healing grape.
Okay.
Sorry.
I need more MP. Is my
Yeah.
thing.
You got enough for thunder?
Not
No, you
for
don't.
I don't.
Oh man.
So time for a plum.
But you were saying, like that's crazy.
It's just weird how like I don't know. Do other people have pests like that that they fucking punt all over the backyard like soccer balls?
I feel like it's a bit of an Australian thing. I mean, like nobody. But then, like, sorry, my brain is all over the place.
America
but-
has like raccoons, don't they?
Yeah, but they're not. But they're native, right? Like the reason that cane toads are bad is because they're an invasive species, which
I
is why people are
suppose.
like kicking the shit out of them because they're really like they damage not only agricultural stuff, but then they're also bad for the native fauna and flora.
Yeah.
It's like Brumbies, but for some fucking reason, Australia thinks Brumbies are great, so they keep like they've made them a protected animal.
You know what the reason is? It's the name. Naming is very important.
It's if they were called literally anything else,
They'd be dead. They're off the
Australians
menu.
would be kicking them, but because they're called like the government literally like made them a protected species in this certain national park after like the scientific advisory board were just like, no, they're an
Yeah, maybe
invasive
don't.
species, don't do that, no, don't do that, and they were like,
I think we should do that.
no, I'll do it anyway. And this guy's just like, like I think like one of them just quit like on the spot. He's just like, nobody listens to science anymore. There's no point. Like I have irrefutable evidence over here.
It's not good enough sometimes, Max.
It's not enough. Good, not good. Michael, you gotta do the thunder.
Yeah. It just makes me sad. Maybe we should have gotten like weaker thunder.
No, Michael, there's no time for anything like that. You gotta invest in big thunder.
Big thunder, big moves.
Exactly. What are you? Are you not an advocate for big thunder?
Big power
One of those
plays?
bleeding hearts. One of those bleeding hearts looking to the fire industry for answers.
Not acceptable.
Unacceptable.
There
Is
we
it
go.
overkill? Absolutely. Is it American? Is it patriotic?
Overkill, American, same thing.
Ah, boom, boom, boom. Oh no, we've just ostracized a big part of our audience.
Doesn't matter. Used to it. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's fair to make fun of other countries. Right?
Yeah, I think it's.
I like to make fun of Australia. Everyone gets made fun of.
It's every country.
is safe on DemiGames, everyone. Let me tell you what.
Patient. Like it's interesting. I like every country has their stereotypes, but I think like
Damn.
I guess the way to kind of jovially joke about other things is just like it's the rule of politeness, right? Like you can totally like take the mickey out of people, but you just have to kind of remember that like the point of it is to laugh together and not to laugh at someone, right?
Yeah.
But then again, like I was taking the shit out of Britain after they lost the World Cup, so I guess I can be a bit of a hypocrite. But that was only funny because because the entirety of England was like, we've already won. We literally got through the qualifiers and we've won the game. And then tiny Croatia just knocks them out.
Yeah.
Heartbreaking.
I guess it's also maybe a thing of like, I don't follow sport personally. I don't really care about sport, so I can't relate to it really.
Yeah, I feel that.
So it's easy and fun to make fun of it because I'm disconnected from that scene.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. This fucking hermit crab, I feel like, is not worth anything. Like, I think he's just defense buffing, and that's the game.
Possibly.
It's like fighting a team of 6 Magikarp. It's just like, what is the point?
What is the point? Are you trying to stall me?
Yeah, it's just...
We need more game time. We told them there'd be 100 hours of gameplay.
The bad thing about that as well is, like, Magikarp doesn't give you shit experience. It is literally a waste of your time.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
just Magikarp because it's so common.
Really? Like,
just be able to farm
are rare
it if it's
Pokemon give
good.
you more experience? I thought it was based on your level.
No, level doesn't... I mean, level does affect it, but, like, certain Pokemon give certain amounts of XP.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So there's a Pokemon in Gen 5 called Ordino, or Ordino.
Oh yeah, and it gives an insane amount of XP, right?
Yeah, you just farm for those. I'm not gonna
Interesting.
fight another Hermit Crab. This guy can...
This guy can... You're
Actually-
gonna book it?
He's weak to ice. Yes.
Boom.
Yes!
You got him. Run. Just think of the show, Michael.
Bam!
Think of the show.
I'm just gonna keep breaking this bitch.
On
It's
the-
worth it. For the XP.
For that XP though.
He's dead. He's not gonna survive. Fuck off.
Baited
Baited?
and outsmart.
Done. Dealt with. Untouched.
Too good. Well, of course he's untouched. He's married to his work.
Yeah.
The only thing I've ever felt the touch of is a good book.
Those beautiful leather bindings.
Absolutely.
Nothing
Nothing else
arouses me more.
can... No, let's not go there. I thought we'd established that Cyrus is a wholesome boy.
You're
All
right.
he cares
I'm
about
sorry
is
for
them good
ruining
books.
that.
He just wants to read Harry Potter, so he's gonna go find them all.
Harry Potter's like top of the list for you. You reckon for Cyrus?
Top of the list for Cyrus. After that, Pride and Prejudice.
Yeah.
Then the 7 paths to hell or whatever it was.
What about J.R. Tolkien's Shadow of the... What is it? It's Game of Thrones, right?
We're very not
It's
good.
Game of Thrones.
We're not good at like putting things together. Oh, you mean George R. R. Martin's book?
That's the one.
That one. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Look at his mouth animation when he does a spell.
Is it like he just gets like the 2 bottom pixels? They just
Yeah,
go red
yeah.
or
But
something?
he's like he doesn't have a mouth before then, and then he does have a mouth. Look.
That's so cool.
It's so cute. He's just like.
The reason I think it works is because his eyes close.
Yeah,
So
it
it makes
does.
space.
Oh, that's really interesting. That's
Goodbye,
So true.
crab.
Because it wouldn't be anime if their eyes weren't the size of their nose.
Yeah. Or like close their big ass eyes for dramatic emphasis.
You know, you got me thinking about like an idea that I had a long time ago when you were talking about
Or?
invasive species.
Or?
So you know how like animals are kind of genetically modified all the time, or even just like through through genetics. Like you know, we've naturally bred cows that are bigger.
Yeah.
Like out there in the world, people have put like the gene from jellyfish that makes them glow into cats.
That's cool.
So notice that like your reputation will fail if you suffer.
Oh.
So it's only 40%. So you're gonna give it a go.
Does that mean I
An
succeeded?
infamous criminal across the continent, but while he planned a robbery in Rippletide, he got to know the town and his people and decided to leave his past behind. He's living a good, honest life, and his knowledge of the what does that mean? Oh, cool, a hidden item.
What a
That's
champion.
so cool. I love all the little backstory bits.
Yeah. He's
so
just
amazing.
he's just a guy now. He's just a good guy.
Oh, there's our girl.
What's happening back there?
There's Tressa. Oh, yeah, what is? Hey, kid. But what I was saying
Yeah.
was, what happens if like one of those animals escapes into the wild? Because we were talking about invasive species, right? And how cane toads like had huge impacts on Ooh, this is nice.
Yeah.
She is a merchant. Like, what would happen if a genetically modified animal went out? Like, for example, I think that
Yeah.
some people are trying to like find a way to make sure that, like, you know, with fish farms, I think there's a certain breed of salmon that statistically has more males than females, and because males grow faster and are bigger in this
It's
particular breed of
better
salmon, yeah, they started
food.
kind of making sure that they had like a higher population of females. But what if like you genetically modified a salmon to be like that, and then one of those salmon escaped into the wild.
Yeah.
And then they bred more males and females, and the breeding population just skewed.
Yeah.
And then like all the salmon die, and then the ecosystem collapses.
Yeah.
So it's like a huge deal when you think about it.
It's cool. Like it's really interesting.
Yeah.
I love genetic modification.
It's a good question.
It's an interesting idea to think about.
And then maybe one day we'll get dragons as pets.
I hope so.
Because someone...
That's
just,
where
like,
this is leading.
Yeah, put a bird and like a goanna together, and you get little dragons.
Yeah.
Then you can keep them in your house. Okay, so she was robbed by pirates, and her pride at a merchant won't allow her to back down. So she set off to the pirates' den, and she needs allies on the path she has chosen.
Do we want to take down these pirates, or do we want to leave her and,
I feel like we should just grab her, because she's here. She could be real cool.
travel to other areas?
So you've got to complete her thing before you go to the next thing.
Is there fast travel in this, do you know?
Yes.
Later?
Well, like now. Like you can go back to the town immediately that you were just at.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get Tressa.
Oh yeah, you could probably just fast travel back here, but just get Tressa, man.
Yeah.
Get her along the way.
Expand the party.
Expand the party.
Yes! My reputation has improved. The
'Cause
most
we're chatting to
important
her.
thing.
The world is brimming with treasures, and I know what I'm searching for is waiting for me out there somewhere. So I sail for the horizon. I feel like you're also greedy. Like, I'm just gonna like, you know, the thief is probably like the bad guy here because he steals stuff. But if your main ambition, I don't know.
I mean, the thing said that she's a merchant to provide for her family, I think.
Okay,
So
all right.
maybe not.
Well, good work then.
But like, it's okay to like having things.
It's true. There's nothing wrong with like Oh, I'm saying like too much. Sorry, audience, but there's nothing wrong with wealth and money.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Or. Also, okay. Prologue. Her prologue.
Yeah. So this is her.
I see.
This is her bit.
Yeah.
Morning, Tressa.
Morning! Hello! I'm your father.
Employee is ready for another day of work.
Let him speak. I want to hear this.
Sure am. And I'll start by stocking up the store.
She's very
Hold
like.
your seahorse,
Peppy.
lady.
Oh, that's cute. Hold your seahorses.
Oh, this is a.
What are the 3 things a merchant needs most?
Money, a bow.
To be smiley, mannerly, and early. Thought you had me, didn't you?
They say us to be smiley, mannery, but you also need mastery of the spear, the bow, and the blade.
Carve your
Enemies to shreds. This is what I mean, right? Like, she's a shopkeeper. She's literally like someone who works at Kmart,
Yeah.
and now she's gonna like branch out to become like, I don't know, what, like
A mercenary.
a branch manager, or like just someone who goes around to check on
Yeah.
the different branches. And while doing that, she's also going to pick up a mastery of the sword. the
Slit
blade.
throats.
Exactly. You haven't been meeting your targets, Tommy. You remember, you got to be smiley, energetic, and ruthless.
Reminds me of myself when I was that age.
I took down so many. My digging shovel's out the back, just back there, actually. That's where I used to bury them when I was done.
Sometimes if I was feeling really edgy, I'd leave their corpse on the street.
I feel like we jump a little too fast to violence.
Never.
It's kind of like...
Never.
It's like in a fantasy sort of world, you just jump to like the most extreme action immediately.
That's because it's like, what could possibly go wrong?
I guess so. And
I
this
guess.
is like absolutely. And this is the sort of game where you don't actually have to do that, where you could just have this woman buy things instead.
Yeah.
Oh, where's Cyrus?
Oh, we're in the past. That's what I was saying. Like, this is her backstory.
Oh yeah, and then you get Cyrus afterwards.
And then it'll cut back to the present day.
That's true.
More chests. More chests everywhere.
As a merchant, my job is to go and pilfer the town for goods.
And then resell at a higher value.
That's actually like, that's the fundamentals of business. You sell something that's valuable, and if you're not like a service, then you buy something from someone else and then you sell it for someone else
Yeah.
at a profit. Bada bing, bada boom. You're making money.
Yeah. Or you buy stuff, combine things, and then resell those things combined.
Exactly. As I always say in Monopoly, you got to spend money to make money. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You got to spend money to make. Got to lose a bit of money to make money. You got to invest in Bitcoin to lose Bitcoin to make Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When you play Monopoly, do you go all out and just buy everything?
I actually haven't played Monopoly since I started my business degree, which is a bit ironic.
Ooh.
It's because it's kind of a bad game.
Really?
I don't like it. Like, it takes forever.
It is a long game.
And then, like, it's also designed for you to hate your friends at the end of it.
That's what makes it good.
Like, but there's so many other games where, like, you can, afterwards you're like, oh, that was a good play. But instead, this one's about systematically crushing your friends' financial prospects. If I wanted to do that, I would just go into Bitcoin.
Yes. Bitcoin.
If I wanted to do that, I would just
Sponsor of the day.
sponsor of the day.
Thanks, Bitcoin.
Bitconnect!
It's Carlos Matos. Is that who I hear?
Yeah.
Carlos Matos
I
in the room.
I sent that to a lecturer the other day. He lost his mind. He thought it was so good.
It is good.
It's actually incredible. And that's an example of a fantastic Bitcoin Ponzi scheme.
Yeah. We're just buying fish, dude.
Okay.
We got a blue marlin,
Excellent.
which is like a swordfish.
Hmm.
I know this because I played a lot of Animal Crossing,
Oh.
and that involves fishing.
I was hoping because it was that you loved fish.
No, I don't leave my house ever.
Max, you would know. You've been locked in the cage for 6 months since you last filmed. But I brought you out because I thought, the others are getting a bit overworked.
Yeah, I think we can bring in some fresh blood.
Fresh blood. Just threw like an entire smoked ham leg in there and had the rest of them fight over it.
Yeah.
We don't leave this dungeon. The radiation outside is just too much.
It's too much to bear in this World War III time.
But I'm gonna break the fourth wall for you. DemiGames is actually a fiction podcast done by people who think they're in the apocalypse because of the radiation outside after Russia and China and America nuked each other all at once.
What are you saying, Max? I can't comprehend this. So yeah, apparently we're just good at haggling and getting negotiating skills down pat.
Good to know, because I saw her like in like a fighting pose, so I just wanted to see what was going on.
Just gonna battle.
Oh, cool! So you can just go buy stuff, people.
Oh, that's right. Purchasing some townspeople. But that means spending more money.
But then, Michael, you gotta spend money to make money, baby.
True. What do you got?
What do you got for me, kid? Whoa! What the heck, man? Why? Oh, because you were a thief, so you had good gear.
Oh yeah.
But Jesus, that's good.
Is that
gear.
good? Is that good?
I think so. 42 evasion.
Occasionally poisons targets.
That seems really good. Oh, you can buy this stuff.
We can nearly buy both.
But wait, what can you equip?
Is there a limit?
But like, I don't know. Can anyone equip anything?
I would assume so.
You can't equip every weapon.
Really?
Yes, certain classes have certain weapons that they can equip. So
what kind of? What have we got? Like, what's our stats?
We should check them out. See, so we can use spears and bows.
And is there a limit on armor?
I guess not.
I think I can use that.
I guess you can just put anything on you want on.
Physical defense is +7.
Look at her skills. I want to see what she can do.
In combat?
Yeah, as a merchant. I see. So she can collect, and she can also. What does trade winds do?
Trade winds is
Oh,
wind
good.
damage.
You summon the power of the Tempest with your knowledge of markets and business. I love this game.
Hey, I sail around the world. I have to fucking use my boat somehow, boy.
Well, that's a very good point, actually.
Yeah.
That's a very good point.
Let's get this. This is gonna be good.
Yeah, it's gonna make you very strong.
Hell yeah. What have we got? And I can't use daggers. Can I?
No, so there's no point buying the dagger.
But
You're only good with, as a merchant, you're only good with spears and bows, which take 20 years to train. This is a great game. I love this game, but I'm just saying.
you just like to be critical of some certain things.
I get nervous, and then I'm trying to be funny, so that I'm like, oh, I better make fun of the game. Ah!
Quit game, help!
Quick, oh, there's a guy with a green banner over there.
Yes. I
Green
was just saying
means
for
go.
more people.
Whoa, Michael.
Oh, more people.
Let's
Bottle of
buy the
wine?
bottle of wine.
Is it worth it? Can I then resell it?
You have the finest mead. Always looking for a bargain.
Always looking for a bargain. Is that her
Always
like catchphrase?
I guess so.
Another day, another deal.
Welcome to the art of the deal with Tressa. We're gonna.
Steal.
And she's a rhymer.
Oh god, I love that.
Liven up our little shop.
One
Free
bottle
wine,
of wine
for everybody. It's like when you go to. Here's a little trick, Michael. You ever been to a fancy hairdressing place? Because they give you tea. You
Really?
Give you tea and coffee.
That's real nice.
Whenever my girlfriend gets a haircut, she gets a little tea.
That's
And
worth
she
it.
gets a really comfy seat, and she just, you know,
That's great.
thinks it's ridiculously expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's ridiculous how much more expensive it is for women than men. But like, the good news is,
You get tea.
you get tea. It's worth it for $2 from Coles. Forget about it.
Yeah.
Also, Michael, it's time.
Oh my god, that old man looks hilarious.
Oh, he does. I always wonder.
Ah,
This is getting a bit too real for me.
come on, let's not go. No, let's not go into this.
Michael, you have a direction. It's called DemiGames. You got to invest.
You're right.
You got to dig in.
All
You got to
my
dig in
money.
deep. No,
Then I
serious.
wouldn't.
You should dig in deep.
What lies beyond the horizon?
More
classic,
ocean.
a classic JRPG character.
A classic jab. Explain.
What do I want to do with my life? I guess I'll go on a journey. A wonderful journey around the world.
Actually, Michael, we all know you're going back to get threes.
Hell yeah.
Michael's new.
Hell yeah.
We'll just see. Actually, we'll talk about it next time on DemiGames. But there's a guy who, like, through the 7 degrees of 7 bacon principle, I know, and he's the guy who embedded like microchips in his hands, and like he embedded his Opal card in his hands so he could go through the train.
That's cool.
But I'll tell you all about that next time on DemiGames.
Whoa, what's his boat? Fuck, I hit the mic.